Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 8:15.
Good morning guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how I eat, prepare for a really heavy training session. Let's go. So before I start the video, I just want to give you guys a little bit of context, even though most of the principles that I'll discuss about will apply to you. But so normally calories out भनेपछि तपाईको basal metabolic rate भनेर हुन्छ. Mostly depends on your age, your height, your weight, basically biological factors भनौं न. And त्यसपछि that's the biggest chunk of where calories out goes. And त्यसपछि is how active you are, how sedentary you are. अनि त्यसपछि exercise गरेको आउँछ अनि there's thermic effect of food, epoch भन्छ, excess post workout oxygen consumption, त्यसमा पनि तपाईको energy जान्छ. तर just to talk about the bigger picture, so BMR लाई के affect गर्छ. So as you guys already saw, I'm 94 kilos. So लुगा सुगा लाएर weight नाप्दाखेरि that'll be like 96, 97, around 96 kgs बेलुकासम्म. I'm 5 feet 11 inches अनि I'm 23 years old, so मेरो metabolic rate त्यही अनुसारले different हुन्छ. I'm not excessively fat, neither am I really lean. So the more muscle you have, energy that you need for your muscle to survive. So एकदमै मोटेले भन्दा त मैले धेरै खानु पर्छ. To talk about activity, give or take, let's say I walk around 8,000 to 10-12,000 steps a day. I do मेरो घरको काम सबै आफै, so that I'm decently active, not very heavily active. And you know the types of exercises that I do already. Alright guys, let's get cooking. The reason I weigh my eggs also is just because यहाँको अन्डाहरु पनि sometimes they're so big अनि to be more consistent, because पहिला I used to count one egg as 6 grams of protein, but turns out यहाँको अन्डाहरु. I always also like to put some vegetables, because to have this one as well. So it's called Himalayan pink salt. हुनु त के पनि हैन, normal नुन जस्तै नै हो, but it's slightly better for हुन्छ नि hydration and all those sort of things. So I'm a big fan of optimizing everything I can. So put some in. Anyways, first meal of the day, I've got, so I don't count the macros of the vegetable. त्यसपछि I put a lot of salt, because normally हामी बाहिर खाइराख्दाखेरि हामीले enough salt खाइरा हुन्छ. But since I don't eat out all that much, so I have to add in really extra salt in my food just for me to have the levels of sodium that I need. अनि त्यसमा I put in cheese also, so because my fats are quite high in the morning, because I don't work out until late in the evening. That's basically everything. It doesn't look so pretty, but trust me, the Greek yogurt tastes really good. So first meal bhayपछि second meal चाहिँ I normally eat outside, because मेरो classes हुन्छ. अनि so macros चाहिँ अहिलेको meal र यो अहिलेको mealमा exact same नै हो है. खाएपछि I make the second meal and then I pack and then I go to the university. But second meal चाहिँ usually, because it's awkward, like tiffin box बाट खाना निकालेर खानु. Also यो दिनमा मेरो food volume is really high, so I put in like a shake instead of an actual meal, because it's easier to eat and also it's less awkward to eat, and also it's better because I eat so much food. I like to use casein instead of regular protein, because it digests slightly slower, because whey मात्र खायो भने त एकैछिनमा digest हुन्छ. And I make this in this milk here. It's non-fat, more easier to eat, because अहिलेको जति खाना खायो भने I think I'll be really bloated. I just have two options, एउटा यो regular peanut butter अनि अर्को chocolate वाला peanut butter. So alternate गर्छु. आज I think I'll just have the regular one. Peanut butter, दूध अनि cashew गरेर there is already like 30 grams of carbs already, अनि I just need to make it 50, so I'll put in some oatmeal. $20 grams, so 50 carbs on like 20 grams of oatmeal haldim. Ani last but not least, like I said, peanut butter. Peanut butter चाहिँ त्यसरी नाप्दै. And I simply just put it in a shaker cup अनि मेरो अहिले खाने टाइम हुन्छ. So to give you again more context, agi mero I had the first meal at 9. Your second meal I'll have maybe at like 12-15. So before I leave for my classes, I just wanted to talk to you guys slightly more because like ahiko mero meal ra aileko meal ko macros are exactly the same, but you might have noticed mero fats are significantly higher than what a normal fitness person would eat, and that's because like mero aja is SBD day, so I have 3 types of different meals. So duita SBD day hundakheri chai this is the way I eat. Rest days ma I eat differently, and when I have bodybuilding days I eat differently. But aja SBD day ko main purpose chai is because like the workout's not going to be so many reps, so many sets like it would be for a bodybuilding session, and rest timings pani long huncha, so अनि मेरो वर्कआउट पनि लामो हुन्छ. सो आई निड मोर सस्टेन्ड एनर्जी. सो बिस्तारी एनर्जी एकैचोटि स्पाइक भयो भने देन स्क्वाट्स विल फिल गुड बट डेडलिफ्ट्स विल फिल लाइक एब्सोल्युट शिट, एन्ड द्याट्स what happens to most athletes in powerlifting, what I've seen. SBD भएको दिनमा चाहिँ I have a lot of fat which will give me slow and steady energy. And I'll document, I think like towards the end of the series म तीनटै diet म cover गर्छु, तर this is the first one. It's I think the most interesting one because धेरै खाएको is more interesting than कम्ती खाएको, I guess, in my opinion. So मेरो fats आज मेरो target is 145 grams of fat, 205 grams of protein अनि 265 grams of carbohydrates. But the thing with my protein and my fat sources is like I just count protein from highly bioavailable product simply because they give more bang for the buck, and that's how I like to count it. So normally 1/3 of the protein that I eat I don't count because oatmeal khanda pani there's some protein, rice khanda pani there's some protein, peanut butter khanda pani there's some protein. They're not good quality sources of protein, so I don't like to count it. But either way, jasari count gare pani huncha as long as you are more consistent. I'm sorry Mohit Dai for saying peanut butter is not a good source of protein, but as bioavailable as let's say maybe a chicken breast or beef or whey protein or something like that. I count it as fat only. So peanut butter ma fat ko la matra use garchu, ani dudh bada aeko protein haru ma chai I count. So I have a different style, but as long as it works for me. I've been doing this for about 4 months, your exact same diet, and moving forward I'll be eating the exact same food every single day. So repetition, a lot of repetition. SBD ma pani same thing over and over again. Diet also same thing over and over again. And sleep also, like activities also. Life nay like it goes on a loop, and that's the only way that I know that actually works, and that's what I'm gonna be doing. Okay, time to go to class aba, and I'll have that shake in the classroom and then come back home and make another meal and I'll take you guys along. Let's go. So I'm on my way back home. Bangkok weather sucks, man. Look at how bright it is. Anyways, yesto garmi cha, and I had my second meal also while everybody else had their good looking food, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Anyways, I'm on my way back home. As you can see, I'm walking back to the train station, and I'm already really hungry because that food digests really fast. Yo shake matre bhayo kesi nai bhayo ni digests faster than regular food, but this is perfect because now I can go and have like a very big meal. It's around 3:30 p.m. so 4 o'clock if I have another meal, it will, like a big meal, it'll be digested by the time I reach the gym around 6:37, and I can have like a long ass SBD session. So I'll see you guys in the gym, or maybe on the way to the gym or at home or somewhere. Alright guys, anyway, see you. Now I'm gonna make some rice. Rice चाहिँ म अहिले pre-workout meal र post-workout meal लाई एकैचोटि बनाउँछु, so it's easier for me later. Also, Neha Banu is also online, so if you guys wanna say hi.
Hi!
Say something nice.
I look fat, so don't be like me. Work out, eat right.
Anyways, मेरो rice, like मेरो pre-workout meal मा चाहिँ I need 50 grams of carbohydrate, and post-workout meal मा about 110. So अहिले I'll put about
Around 160 grams of rice.
to eat again, but since it's a pre-workout meal and I've got like 2 घण्टा before I go to the gym, so fats alikati lower गर्छ. 30 grams fat and 50 grams carb, same as before. I'll have this 10% fat भएको beef. I'll cook this in just a regular oil. And finally rice, अघि नै पकाएको rice, अनि त्यो अहिलेको त्यो vegetable पनि छ, which मैले like काटेर राखिरहेको हुन्छु. यो पनि just put like a handful. And so while I have this meal, I'll just talk about the importance of having a good meal. So मेरो title of the video might be slightly deceiving, like के खानुपर्छ, but I believe that in order for you to be able to work out to the most of your ability, it's not that just that one meal before workout and after workout that makes a difference, but the meals that you have in advance, the meals that you have in reserve, the energy that you have in reserve on your rest days, and all the good meals that you have over a long period of time makes a huge difference. Because there was one time when I used to only eat like a good post-workout meal and a pre-workout meal, but I did not feel as good. But since most of my foods are controlled, I feel exceptionally good, like पहिलाको comparison मा. But obviously कहिलेकाहीँ गाह्रो सजिलो त भइहाल्छ, that's the name of the game. So आजको fourth meal नै त हैन literally, but intra workout भनौँ न. So I have very fast digesting protein. 25 grams of powder will give me 20 grams of protein. त्यसपछि I have about 15 grams of carbohydrates. So carbohydrates वाला first मा I have this D-Champ भन्ने. It's a very simple electrolyte, so I'll just put this in the bottle. 7-8 grams of carbohydrates mostly, like because 15 grams are target, and I just have more coconut water. So regular coconut water again, 250 ml जति हाल्छु. So that will also give me another 7 or 8 grams of carbohydrate. That's about it for the intra workout shake. So I'm at the gym now, and I don't feel necessarily good at it, to be honest. Probably because I woke up slightly early. Alarm भन्दा नि अलिकति छिटै उठे normal भन्दा, so I feel a bit beat, plus all the filming and stuff. So let's see how the workout goes. But let's hope for the best, because the numbers are fixed. I gotta do it no matter what. So I'll keep you guys posted for stones. Just got done with squatting. I had 4 sets of 6 reps, 187.5 kgs. Wasn't feeling all that good, but I got the job done. I couldn't record all the sets because I wanted to really zone in and focus. And so I just finished my workout. It was 4 sets of 6 at 187.5 kgs. अनि यसो हेर्दाखेरि त it looks kind of easy but it felt completely different but I got the job done. त्यसपछि bench press चाहिँ आज felt exceptionally light because the weight is light, but also I think I've come a long way in terms of bench progress. So 6 sets of 3 at 105 kgs flew as but I still wasn't feeling quite well. But then once I did the first set of my deadlift, which was 217 kgs for a set of 3, then I started to get the energy back and त्यसपछि everything started to go really well. अब I'm done with my workout. It's around 10:30 in the evening. 3.5 hours जति मात्रै लाग्यो because I took a lot of rest squat गरेपछि. Other than that केही छैन. I finished all my drinks बनाएको. अलिकति प्रोटिन बाँकी चाहिँ म सकाइहाल्छु अनि त्यसपछि I'm just gonna go home and have my dinner. So at this point I'm quite happy with how things are going because मेरो last training block maybe 2 or 3 weeks before the deload I was doing weights like this, and this is just the first block. Plus I've been doing kati dherai volume work like bodybuilding stuff and lots of reps. So considering everything, my strength has come up a lot and hopefully I can stay healthy and this will surely lead to a very big PR, man. I'm really excited. So I'm finally home making my post-workout meal. So this meal is basically 245 grams of chicken. Post-workout I need as low as fat as I can. So fat I'm just having 10 grams of fat with the chicken pakone style, like sabema similar. So 245 grams of chicken, about 100 grams of carbs. So that'll be 300 grams of cooked rice. And one more thing, what I put is this chicken stock. So 200 ml halsu, which gives a very good flavor, but also it gives about 10 grams of carbs. So 110 grams of carbs perfect stock. It's got a lot of benefits. Benefits la bhanda I have it just for taste. Right guys, so I'm gonna have my last meal of the day, or dinner, or post-workout meal, or whatever you want to call it. So it's a lot of rice, a lot of chicken, and I wished you could smell the food through the camera because it smells so good. Like chicken stock makes so much of a difference. And then plain healthy khana ma alikati different hunu sathe it's so much difference. So this wraps up my full day of eating. I hope you guys liked the video. I don't know how long this turned out to be, but anyways, I had a very long day, as you guys saw. It's got the I don't even have the watch on. It's around, I think, maybe 12 a.m. midnight. So I'm gonna get a good night, long sleep, and I will see you guys next time.